Can we just touch on the Challenge Cup first of all? How do you feel about Saints at Saints?
It is what it is. It's a great tie. If you want to win the Challenge Cup, you have to beat the best teams. We did that with Wigan in the semis last year, and we'll go to Saints in the third round. So it's a great tie. It's one of them. You have to beat the best team, so that's just how we kind of approach it.
As holders, how much onus is there this year on keeping hold of that trophy?
Yeah, definitely. And the boys spoke about, obviously there was no fans there last year, so regaining it or getting there with fans is a massive thing we want to do. So it's important. I think it's important that we give ourselves a good go. So we'll go to St Helens ready.
Given the fact that the final's in July and there's a bigger gap between Wembley and Old Trafford, is it more viable for any team to have a crack at both trophies this year, do you feel?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, it was tough last year with all the games we had to fit in there. It looks a lot better set out this year as well. So you're not kind of busted and going in catching them games up. So yeah, look, it's St Helens away, as I say. You have to beat the best team. So we'll go there and give it our best shot.
What about Super League then? Given when the season got moved back, were you always confident you'd make that first game?
Not really. We just kind of rehabbed it as if we were always going to play round one, and everything felt good. Ticked off the boxes that I needed to, and we got there. I suppose I didn't have no other option really, because we ain't got much choice at the minute, especially in the half-back department, backs in general as well. I think there's, as I say, there's not many others at the minute, so I had no choice.
How did you pull through? Have you had any repercussions?
No, it felt good. It felt good. Everything felt good. Obviously, it's more the interruption of pre-season. I probably had 1 or 2 week pre-season, which is not ideal. I'll start using the weeks building up now and kind of use them a bit different as I would have done around one. So it's been quite annoying. Obviously, it did interrupt the pre-season. I've not done much in that department, but I'll use week to week now to slowly get that strength back up in it.
How did you rate yourself, score yourself performance-wise?
Yeah, I thought I was poor, really. Some nice touches, but I just lacked match sharpness, and you could tell that. A few brain explosions, which didn't help. Teeing anyone on the pitch but Tom Johnson up was one of them, and I think it were a big momentum swing in the game. So need to sharpen up, definitely. And I ain't got much time to get sharper. We've got Castleford on Friday, and it's a game that that's one of them that you look forward to. You see in the calendar early on, and I look forward to that. Yeah.
Have you had any text or WhatsApp traffic from the boys at Cass yet ahead of this one?
I actually was on BBC on Super League show yesterday, so I was at the game live. I had to do a couple of questions actually with Darryl Powell after the game. So I asked him what his game plan was, but he wasn't giving much away, to be honest. So and a few of the boys give me a bit of stick at side at pitch as well for the jacket choice I had on yesterday. So as they were walking off, a few boys made it known that they want a fan of my jacket. So it was all good fun. It was good to see him. So yeah, got an early look at them, and I thought they actually played really well. They played some good stuff. It were a great win for them. They looked like they're working hard for each other. They looked like to be enjoying the rugby. So it was a good win for them to start the season.
And were you surprised by Darryl's decision to leave at the end of this year?
No, I don't think I was. I think, look, as any coach, and I think any sport, they kind of have a time span at one club or one organisation. And Daryl's thought that was the right time, and it gives him. He can move on and give him a different look as well. So no, I probably agree with the timing element. He's been outstanding for them, and he's obviously, when he took over, I think 8 years ago, there was bottom of the pile, almost relegated him. He's flipped that on his head, and what he's done with the club is remarkable, really. And the big shoes to fill, and whoever he does go to, I've got myself a great coach, and wish him the best luck.
And just finally for me, Gailey, a lot of people talking about the impact that Daryl's had at Cass, on the club as a whole. What sort of impact did he have personally on you, on your game?
Massive, massive. He just got me playing a kind of different way, and obviously that culminated in the way we played in 17 and the years leading up to that. But he just improves you as a player. Which is, no matter what, if you're a prop, winger, stand-off, half-back, it doesn't matter. He just gets you improving and gets you working on your game, which he was great for me and improved me loads in that period as well. So, I owe a lot to him. He's obviously given me some real good tools, and the club itself. Look, it's one of them. I come to Leeds, and it was. I always wanted to be a Leeds player and come back. I felt like I had unfinished business, but I said when I left, I had 5 great years at Castleford, and the same again. I've just spoke about there, the coach's time. I felt like my time had kind of come to an end there, and I wanted to move on, and I wanted a new challenge. The way it fell at Leeds was perfect. I'm in a role now that I absolutely love, and I feel like I've come home to Leeds Rhinos, and like I say, I felt I did have 5 great years there, and I just felt like it was time for a change, and the timing was right.